What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well. It is the late upload, so apologies, but yeah, let's get straight into things. So price is really difficult right now, I'll be honest. I'm struggling a lot, as in I haven't really been trading at all, just because of how fickle price is being, all the news that's going on with all the new office and everything. So there's a lot to consider macroeconomically that is being reflected in these charts, and I don't think they're going to loosen up until February, to be honest. So if you look at today's price action, you'll see how we rallied up into this range as I called, and then you can see our price traded away from it and managed to find support inside of this volume imbalance, which I brought our attention to at the beginning. So if you of this week, so if you remember at the beginning of this week, I marked out this high and this low, and I wanted to see price fill the imbalance, and it still can. We do have some pretty high impact news tomorrow, so there's still chance for that, so long as price manages to stay above this bullish order block. So realistically, I'm just watching this bullish order block. Now, it isn't much range, but the 50% level of this is the very lowest I'd want to see price trade into tomorrow, for me to remain bullish on dollar and for me to expect us to get a strong rally away from it. Other than that, if we drop below this level, then it's a whole different story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of a few things. Don't need this, don't need this. The Sunday opening, I do still want to keep our attention on, just because of the fact that we're still below it. It would be nice. It would be nice to see if price can get back above it. It would be a crazy week if it did. But that's what I'm looking at mainly, to see if price can rally above it. And I'm looking for this buy side liquidity to get tagged above this high, and ideally start trying to fill this range in. So that's what I'll be looking at. If it goes to the 5 minute, you can see our price. Look how we found support at the midpoint of this bullish order block. Nice little consolidation here. We have a fair value gap, so price may want to trade down into this. But ideally, I'd like to think that price can reverse out of that to then send it higher. And you can see we're pretty much dropping into that now as we start in the Asian session very soon. But I'm not going to talk too soon. But generally speaking, if we can find support in here, then I'll be looking for longs for the rest of the day to take out that Thursday high and then to run out that Monday high, ideally. But like I said, very difficult week in general. But the fact that we found support pretty much at the bottom of this imbalance is saying to me that price, there's a level of willingness to want to go higher. It's just that it's been very difficult in general. So that's all I'm going to pretty much say on dollar. There's not really much more for me to go off. Yeah, let's head on to GBP USD. I am extremely tired, by the way, so I'm going to try and get through this pretty quickly. And then obviously if we're expecting dollars potentially rally, we want to see if pound can drop. And now you can see how we took out both sides on pound. You know what, let's clear the charts just to make things a bit cleaner. And then if we're going to see price drop, then we want to see some daily lows, such as this low, get taken out. And then you can see we had a slight failure swing right here. So price never managed to take out this high. So that, as far as I'm concerned, that's a level of weakness on pound, which I'm happy with. And yeah, I don't really want to see price trading higher than that. What we can do is we can look at the midpoint of this range, and that would be the highest I'd want to see price trade on pound, similar to how this is the lowest I'd want to see price trade on dollar. So pound shouldn't be able to get any higher than that if we're going to remain bearish, and we should be able to see some kind of expansion to the downside. But again, this has been a weird week in general. So kind of just consolidating. Did we take out this high? Yeah, so we have relative equal highs here, so there's no reason for price not to go and grab it. It's just if I'm sticking to my bias, then price shouldn't grab it, is my point. But it's very difficult. Let's go to the 1 hour, take a look. Yeah, it's not the best. If we run this level right here, then we're probably going to keep running and see some large expansion and maybe fill this imbalance. But as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to think that we can see weakness and start looking for some south side liquidity to get traded to, because remember, on dollar, this is the level I want to see dollar trade to. I know it seems far-fetched right now, and I'm not convinced that dollar's done rallying. So until I see some crazy expansion, like I need to see large candles, like this kind of delivery. See this? Until I see some delivery like that to the downside, there's no reason for me to expect that we're necessarily bearish. Yes, we had this price opening, but there's still no delivery there. It's just, a repricing. So this could just be them reaccumulating, but I'm still looking to see if dollar can fit. This is a weekly fair value gap high. So with that in mind, That's why I want to see if we can see some continued weakness on pound to help send it lower, and then take out some sell stops and getting into the sell side. So nothing too complicated, but it's been very high resistance. Hopefully next week loosens up a bit. Let's go on Euro USD. We'll go on the daily, and then again same thing. So if we want to see price drop, we want to look at how we've traded already. We do have a range here. You see how Euro's a bit weaker in that we got nowhere near that previous high, so that's good in my eyes as far as I'm concerned. And the daily's not really helping me. There's a nice discount PDRA down here that I'd like to think the price can get to eventually, maybe next week. But let's go to the 4 hour. There's that failure swing again, and you can see we're just kind of meandering around. Let's go to the 1 hour, and then we have a bearish order block. So this is just about a bearish order block as well, because as soon as this low got taken, that makes this a bearish order block. So if we draw this out like so, you can see we're kind of just hanging around in there. Ideally price can find resistance at this level, and then turn around at that point. And if that's the case, we should be in for a nice run on Euro, with the expectation to start getting down into this low right here that we've got engineered in. Someone did comment that they want some videos on psychology, trading psychology. Oh, consolidation here, interesting to look at. So if that's something you guys are interested in, leave a comment or drop a like on this video, and I will make a video on trading psychology, because there is a lot for me to talk about. But I'm highlighting this because this is what you call an original consolidation. As far as I'm concerned, price shouldn't be able to get through that. So with that in mind, I'd like to think that price will be able to drop off, move into the new day, and start to trade lower. Now I don't know how much expansion we're going to get to the downside, but I'd like to think that we can just see price rallying lower, falling lower even, and maybe get to these lows in line with dollar. Ideally, being able to get in some kind of reversal and trade on higher to take out these highs and get back above that Sunday opening price. Is that the Sunday opening price? Apologies for this. Because of we had a holiday, didn't we, guys? So that's what makes all of this a little bit confusing. The Sunday opening price up here. Maybe over here. But regardless, my point is that we're on one side. We've been very one-sided all week, so it'd be nice to see if price can reverse and get to the other side. Anyway, that's going to be everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mailing list. Apologies for it being such a short video, but nothing's really changed. I do still want to see continuation. That's what I was saying. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe. I will try and do a live stream on Sunday. If you haven't been joining my live streams, definitely check them out. They are useful. And until then, I'll catch you later. Peace.